TV Tony Land. Tony TV Land. Cold and snowing out today. I just had to go clear the cars off. Going for my left knee tomorrow. So now I'll have two rubber knees. But gotta get there early and it's bad weather here. Oh man. That recent tendon fracture in these two knuckles. I'm losing my dexterity, boy. Anyway, slot cars again. I haven't been doing much of anything else. I don't have a screw in this, but I think I aligned that, oh Lord, that wheel well pretty good. You know, the car was cut pretty bad. Oh, that's that mess. Oh, man. So another incident off of this eBay. You know, it was a seller selling this body. All right, I don't really care. I know collectors go crazy for the bodies. They'll spend money. To me, that's peanuts, a couple of bucks. But I was bidding on this basically for the Aztec, the Dragster, Victorious Fueler, I mean. And there was one complete car with a broken body. So I'm like, oh, cool. G+. I'll use one of the nicer bodies if I wanted to put it on the shelf. Shit's blurry. I couldn't tell you why. Let me pause this. Well, three nice bodies, I guess, you know. For me, because I'm not a... I mean, I like nice cars, don't get me wrong, but the prices since COVID, well, even before COVID, but COVID made it crazy. So three bodies. This car, I don't even know if it runs, missing a shoe, spring, in the spring. Wonderful. So, you got this car, right? And it was for sale in the pictures like this. Can't believe it's blurry, guys. Oh, I don't know the issue. So I'll try to do this real quick. I'm sure no one will look at it because it's blurry. So as the seller, thank God they turned them over. Okay, so I saw a missing shoe, body's upside down. Now, to turn this car over with the problem it has, you had to hold it together or put it back together, because look here. Oops. The freaking chassis is not in. Let me put that, just lay it in here and not mention it. So now it's upside down. And it's in the picture. I think it might have had a little crookedness to it, so I figured the screw was loose and it popped over the two tits in there. Who cares? Right? I didn't realize. He never showed it, because here's what really happens when you turn it over. Oh shit. Dang, there's nowhere to screw it. Oh. The extension looks cut with a pair of Dyke side cutters. So I didn't see any of this. I get this crap. I call it text the jackass. Hey, you know, you didn't show this. What's the deal? I'm not one of those. I don't want to return shit. I don't want to do. It's a pain in my balls, packages, and then going to the post office. I couldn't even get the label to print, to tell you the truth. So I said, look, let me look and see if I can find one. I had no idea that they'd be selling this piece of shit plastic. I don't care how collectible it is. $20 and $30. All right. So I tell the hump. I said I found one for $24, but the maniac wants $8 shipping. What could I tell you? At first I said, give me 20 bucks. He's like, just return it. I said, look, I ain't returning this shit. I said, you falsely kept putting that chassis back in. Anybody else, if this thing fell out, would have showed a picture of it like this. Or something. You know what I'm saying? Apart. Long story short, he reports me to eBay for wanting a partial refund. So I try to get a partial refund from eBay. You have to click, or I did it wrong. You click refund, then you get in there, you tell them you want a partial. At this point, I don't know what's going on. But he insisted he didn't know it was broke. And I said to him, dude, you had to keep putting the chassis back in so it looked nice. Okay? I said, because if you pick the car up, the chassis don't stay in. Long story short, I mean, all this crap came close to 60 bucks. And to me, that's a lot of cash. Especially I'm not reselling. I'm not making money on this. I like fixing it, tinkering. As a kid, I was always sick with asthma, stuck in the house. I played with these things were my life. Going through the early stages from like kindergarten up. I just love them. Just the smell of the motors when they run brings me back. Like some people say food. But these people, man, they just want to dump shit. And they think $50, $60 is nothing to them. Like this. Well, there was that case of crap I showed once. It was 80 bucks. I didn't really mess with that guy because I couldn't tell what fell out of it. But he didn't make no offer. So the first time in my life I left a neutral. I don't like leaving feedback. But I just said the guy packaged like shit. That doesn't mean anything. So this is another issue. I mean, never in my life I would have thought seeing the chassis like in here like this. I would have had to say, is the dragster extension that holds the chassis in the car broke? It's unbelievable. And for him to say, I had no idea this was broke. I don't give a shit if you're a furniture dealer, a jerk-off dealer. You could tell there's nothing to hold this in. There's no clips. You got other cars to reference maybe. Look on eBay, learn your product. I'm really tired of this crap. Everybody just wants the money. Gavones, a lot of gavones in Italian. That's what you say. Well, I'll stop this here. And we'll go on to something else maybe again. Even the dragster wheelie bars were re-glued, but hey man, they're on there. So I'm not gonna fault nobody for that. I'm not a serious collector. I felt the decals were pretty good. Okay. Most people might say, oh, what's another 25 bucks? Well, I didn't know it was broke. I would have bid a little less if I knew I had to spend $25 on the extension. All right. But it still looks mean. What are you going to do? All right, checking out everybody for TV Tony Land. If you want to like, subscribe. This is what everybody does nowadays. You say these things because I'm the new movie star here. All right. God bless.